Tell you what's crazy, man. Tell you what's absolutely nuts is this whole YouTuber stroke creating content type of thing. It's a lot difficult than it seems as well. Definitely a lot of people out there that just think, oh yeah, you just gotta get a camera and just act all, I don't know, silly or daft or be blah, 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 and that's it, and then you could be on a road to like a lot of money, a lot of views, all of that good stuff. It's definitely not the case. Not the case by any means necessary. Yeah, I'm quite early in my journey in regards to all this. It's definitely there's definitely a kind of a anxious feeling in and around, of what people will think. Even the people that you know in your personal life, friends, family, etc. They might be sharing it, or it goes in your mind, or are they making fun of you? Could be, or they might be looking at your views and your counts and thinking, oh, I'm not really doing much, are they? But yeah, also the game's quite tough in terms of editing. How badly you have to be on top of your editing as well. You got to make sure, that's what I'm trying to learn at the moment. Things such as the camera, when it's got to move in and out. You got to put a graphic in there, try and make it a bit funny, try and make it a bit quirky. I mean, we're in this TikTok generation now where the attention span is just not much at all. Got subtitles going along, all sorts. It's crazy, man. It's absolutely nuts. But yeah, I'm just. It's a tough one to get over. You put the camera on, right? You put the camera on, and then suddenly you tense up a little. You just start tensing up. You just feel like, it's a performance going on. You feel like, there's going to be thousands of people, watching it on their YouTube as soon as you stick it out, which you hope is the bloody case, but it's not. Well, you see how the first few videos of mine done, and barely, not one of them got over 50 views even. But you're not saying I'm quitting, but you know what I mean. Damn, I think once you conquer your mind, once you conquer them fears, once you kind of fix up a bit, you really can become unstoppable, really. Part of me's thinking like, shall I just do off the cuff content like this? Just go at it and just try and build up as much experience on screen on the mic as much as possible. Or the other part of me is like, right, let me go down the traditional YouTube route of picking a niche and then really working hard on videos, and which will be a bit more like a performance. Make sure you go on them edits hard, put them together out, structure them properly, which is good because at the end of the day, let's be honest, I'm here because I really want to do this thing. I want to get monetized for it. I want to quit my bloody goddamn jobs, or having a job, because this will be brilliant if you could do it full time. Don't have to be the biggest, just happy to do it full time. Also, it's about leaving your mark as well. Right, so I've been doing quite a bit of research on different YouTubers, right? Even some random small YouTubers that I've never come across before. I look at what's the oldest, what's the most popular, just have a little look through, see what they're about, right? And I think that there are a few people on there that have managed to excel the subscribers and everything like that, but they've not left their mark on YouTube. Do you know what I mean? They've just not left their mark. I don't know if that makes any sense to you listening. If you are listening, someone's been doing a how-to guide. There's a lot of self-development people as well there. They're becoming so common now. Of course, some of your top dogs are like Ali Abdallah, etc. But there's so many others now that are going down that similar route because it's kind of proved and tested. I just kind of feel like, and then part of you thinks of going down that route. I tried fasting for 30 days. I did ice baths for 30 days. There's results, improvement videos, which I've clicked on in the past as a viewer as well. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I think part of the reason why I'm doing all this as well is because, you know, it's YouTube. I've loved it ever since the day it came out, and somewhere in the mid 2000s. You know, it's about being yourself, which is a pretty tough thing to do, but, you know, here you are. Like, you have to pick a niche and double down on that. There might be something else you might want to talk about, but you can't really do it because it won't fit into your channel, and then you can't get it out, push it out to the right people. YouTube can't push it out to the right people. I've already done a bit of a mix so far of going on sports and other things as well. I mean, I like to talk about a lot of things that interest me. Might be about a bit of a random miscellaneous type of channel, but, you know, I'd like to think that works. Not too sure if it does. But yeah. Part of me just thinking, like, should I just go off the cuff and just go at it? Just go at it. What's there to lose? But yeah, what is there to lose? But that period, what am I talking about? What I was talking about earlier is definitely something that's been on my mind quite a bit. Like, this guy, and he's just talking about the fear and you know, when you're going onto social media and stuff. You know, he goes that, you know, your friends and family or whoever will actually be talking about you, sharing your videos as well, but and will probably be most making fun of you, and that making a recording, getting in front of the camera, doing whatever, being a joke, making fun of yourself or talking about football or whatever. That's actually the fun bit, which is true. And this is so early on into my career that I've already experienced that. Yeah, that's actually the fun bit, recording something and sending it out. But you always just think, like, there's just so much anxiousness around it, right? It's like, oh, what's someone going to think? Your friend, your family, this ex-boss, this ex-colleague. I can't lie, I've shared one or two things in the past of people that I've come across in real life as well. An ex-manager at one of my old places. But he was a bit of a prick though, right? And so I shared it to one of my mates, and he's just like, God, sad ass. So something I'm fearful for, I've done to someone else as well. So yeah, am I a hypocrite? I don't know. But he was a prick though. He's an actual prick though. So he deserved what he got. Anyway, yeah, I think I like off the cuff type of stuff. You know, I think this might be my therapy. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this off the cuff type of stuff. You know, when you set out a video, I'm going to talk about this, mention these points, look in the camera, give it everything. This, I don't know, man. Things become an act. Things become a performance. Don't want that. You have to do an act. You have to do a performance. Like, for so much in your life as well, especially being like a British Asian as well. You got to do your code switching at home. You know, you got your desi culture. You know what I mean? Ammi daddy merely salan bana sakte da 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 da. And then at work, oh, you all right? Wait, catch you. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And then especially, you know, I've been doing sales for a living as well. So you're speaking on the phone. You've definitely got to do a performance for that. Bloody pigeon just flew by right over the window. That freaked me out. But yeah, you got to do a performance for them ones. It's just and then don't even talk about the workplace. How you when you're actually in work. Hey, I'm back with some more lighting now. Check me out. You know, this bit of wire here, bit of wire there, that's going to annoy my missus. Oh, you should go to the office, that's perfect. It's all good. But yeah. And then also just talking about the YouTube life as well, of, you know, things you got to do to make your videos better. Invested in this mic as well. Finally did up the loft. I mean, we bought this house a number of years ago. I made a start like a year ago, and then I finally got around to doing it all as well. And bought a new desk, this and that as well. I've got a web camera of some sort. I've not invested in a proper camera as of yet. I'll see how long we go on this. I don't want to pump loads of money into it, you know, at the start, and then, you know, just want to start building stuff, building momentum, and then once that comes, then yeah, absolutely everything else comes. With that, start getting a camera, start doing other things. The number one thing I cannot wait to do is to get a bloody editor. Honestly, man, this, because if you start this YouTube thing on your own, you got to think of your ideas on your own. You got to do the videos yourself as well. You've also got to learn how to edit, which is a whole other skill itself. Do you know what I mean? Learning how to edit and doing that as well. Thumbnails, the SEO, the analytics, what's trending. It's a lot of stuff to do. But it's been interesting though, and I like it. I do like it. It's definitely much better than having a job. I do like it. It's tough to carry on when you don't see results or instant results anyway. But yeah, they say, don't they? Your first 40, 50 videos or whatever are going to be bad. You have to keep going, and if you learn anything in life, you have to keep going. I mean, it's quite easy to ride the positivity. If everything was going well, then bang, I'll be chucking these out with, even quicker than you can imagine. But yeah, it's a tough cookie. Hopefully I can look back at these videos in a few years' time, or somewhere in the future at least, and be like, wow, this was the start of the journey, and now look where we are. Dreams and aspirations are to have a I thought that was my cat. Dreams and aspirations are to have a podcast one day, and to have interviews, to have guests as well. Guests that I'm interested in as well. Not just I don't just want the biggest and best names out there as well. I'm not interested in some of your pop stars, I don't know, Miley Cyrus or whoever. Not that they'd be dying to come on my show, but you know what I mean. But yeah, some names I'd like right at the top of my list would be Marcus Rashford. Love that guy. Sir Alex Ferguson would be the number one guy I'd want on my podcast. I don't think you would be able to get him, but it's a dream. It's a dream man can dream, mate. You don't really see him on podcasts apart from the actual United official podcast. But yeah, I'd love him on there. I'm a big fan of Rio Ferdinand as well. Watch his content as well on 5. Having him down would be sick. I think if I did put in that work, I think that would be a bit more realistic, because from what it looks like, he does show a lot of other YouTubers and content creators. He does give them a lot of opportunities. He goes on their channels as well, such as Filthy Fellas, Speed channel, and he came on the Stephen Bartlett's Diary of a CEO podcast early on as well, quite early on as well. So yeah, I think he's a top guy, man. Really love Rio. And yeah, I'd like to. You know what? If this was a few years ago, right, I would have been mainly focusing on the sports and talking about United or whatever. I would have definitely done that. The reason why I'm doing that, but I'm not going full throttle with that, is because I've just fallen out of love with football. Not completely, but honestly, the 2022 season, that not blaming Ronaldo, that 2022 season absolutely killed off my love for the game, because it's just been 10 years of the same crap now. Fergie retired in 2024, we're in the 2023-2024 season now. 10 years, the same old rigmarole. It's just draining, man. It just doesn't stick like the way it used to anymore. I definitely don't anticipate games like I used to anymore. I don't know where people get their hope from, their optimism from, despite all the issues of the past like still remaining there. The same patterns repeating. Let's hope this new ownership and whatnot makes an actual difference. That's all we can do. All we can do is hope. And yeah, what else? Yeah, so me and my missus and her cousins, I like to call them my cousins now. Feel like my own siblings now as well. Oh. But yeah, we've started a TikTok channel as well, and it's on Instagram, or just following us and our laughs and our banter, and following on the trends and stuff. I think in essence, just trying to capture the good vibes and whatnot we have. I'm trying to display that through social media as well. One or two of the videos I've done alright as well, multiple tens of thousands of views. And yeah, some of the others, not that it's all about views, but yeah, some of the others are lacking a bit. But yeah, we're all just trying to get our head around that as well. Tough one, man. Tough one. Honestly, to follow up with trends and the little things you gotta take care of as well. I'm not gonna lie to you. I stopped the recording before because I heard my missus coming up, and I just got a bit shy, a bit embarrassed. I was like, no, stopping it. She's like, why did you stop? Oh, I don't know, man. But yeah, I'm glad I did this today. This this blog, I don't think it's a blog. This podcast, I don't think it's a blog. This therapy, whatever this was, just me talking crap. I'm glad I did this today because I think I'm genuinely enjoying this one. I think I can genuinely be myself. Genuinely feel I can get things off my chest. I don't have to act. I don't have to put performances. I can just be real. And those that like it, I'm sure will subscribe, will like, will do all that stuff. And if you like it, you can stick around. And if not, then that's absolutely fine. But yeah, no matter what happens in the future, I think I'm definitely going to stick by this format. Just me, just talking, yeah. Just talking real stuff. Especially even when you go on YouTube now, there's a lot of people that they might not even be expressing their own views. They're just saying something because that's what the algorithm likes, regardless of whether they think it or not. It's what people want to see. It's what people are searching for. Well, what about what you want to talk about? Should that not be taken into account? I don't know, man. You just got you're always doing an act, you're always doing a performance, no matter where you are. You even got to do it in front of family members sometimes as well. And you think, you know what, man? Life's too short for that, man. But yeah, I'm glad I did this today. I think I definitely will be doing this moving forward. Might even have my wife, might even have other people on here as well, just so we can sit, chat, and chill, and just talk about things. It's a bit like I was watching Stephen Bartlett's podcast once. I think this one was without a guest, and he was just talk. And he used to just I think he used to release it on YouTube or something, just him chatting. And the started part, I hope nobody's listening, but if you are, keep it to yourself, because he used to just go on there and chat and waffle, or maybe not waffle, but just chat about his business. And yeah, not in a kind of way where he's expecting people to join, but you're just talking, and maybe it's his form of kind of therapy or whatever. But yeah, I think this is my type of that. Call me the next Stephen Bartlett, I'm the next dragon. No, well yeah, I think there'll be so yeah, definitely be more of this coming out. Yeah, just very lastly before I do go, if I don't know you in real life, you're not a family member, you're not a friend, and you have come across this and you've watched this, if you could be ever so kind, just to drop a comment, but please like it as well, but just to drop a comment, just so I know that there are other people out there that might like this kind of stuff, that might enjoy it. That'll be much appreciated. But yeah, apart from that, I think I'll be back pretty quick doing this. But yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.